Gabbie Hanna, an OG Vine star turned YouTuber, has been the most criticized content creator ever. The past year or so, she's been in tons of drama that would lead many to believe her as the most hated YouTuber on the platform due to the numerous amounts of drama she's been in within the last couple of months. To address these situations, she thought of making a multi-part series on each of them, with the first person of the series being Trisha Paytas and how she's lied about being Gabbie's friend. And honestly, for real, Trisha denied it for so long, so hard. Even the T channels, including Trisha, was making these false claims, these out of the nowhere claims, these wild claims of Gabbie being a dangerous person, a danger to many people around her, and someone that Trisha believes might come to her house and kill her, which is one of the hugest claims I ever heard anyone make ever. That's huge. You're basically telling people that this woman will in fact kill you. That's a pretty big claim. And before we get into the video, yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Jason, the Lone General himself, back with some more general thoughts. Make sure to check out my series or the playlist down in the description below, or possibly at the end of the video you can check it out in the left hand corner. Now let's get into it. We're going to be discussing the hashtag that was trending on Twitter and going around Twitter, and many creators recognizing that Gabbie Hanna was the fucking victim in some aspects of these situations. And for those who don't see that, mainly the T channels and Trisha Paytas need to hashtag apologize to Gabbie Hanna. If you can't tell, the targets in my general thoughts for today are Trisha Paytas and the T channels. But one must ask themselves, what is a tea channel? Are they talking about tea? Do they drink tea? What the fuck is a tea channel? Well, if you're a female, then obviously tea means, talking about dirt, talking about drama, gossiping, shit like that. So basically tea channels are like commentary channels, but instead of talking about different trends and dramas on the internet, they mainly focus on the drama that happens within the beauty community, and the drama that happens between the makeup and beauty community channels. I really don't know, but that's essentially what they are. And I'm sure you guys know who Trisha Paytas is, so no further introductions for her. But speaking of, she is a good place to start. And before we do get on to that, we know who Gabbie is and how she handles things, and the responses to anything, especially drama in the past, has been handled so poorly, so much so that many people, including myself, thought that the series of hers wasn't going to be anything. I thought it was going to be shit. It was just going to be her, ranting and having a red face about shit, just the whole yelling match with her entire camera. I thought that's what it was going to be, but I was wrong, especially when, getting the full scope about how, how Trisha Paytas was lying about, their friendship. Seriously, they had a whole fucking friendship, and Trisha just lied about it. Holy shit. And I just found it crazy how, Trisha and the T channels, my apologies, was, bullying Gabbie for as long as they did, for things Trisha knew and something the T channels didn't. And that was the unspoken friendship between Gabbie and Trisha. Gabbie not only showed the receipts, but gave some serious basis on how they were all wrong, on how we were all wrong to call Gabbie crazy, as Trisha and the T channels made video after video dragging Gabbie's name through the mud. The videos made on her were not only cash cows milking on every meltdown that Gabbie had, but were also slander. But the situation with Gabbie trying to prove their friendship with Trisha was in many ways refreshing, because we're not getting this yell at the camera Gabbie. We're getting a very stable Gabbie who wants people to know her side of the story. And honestly, this was the way to do it. The fact that, at least in this situation, after watching her first video, the controversy in of itself isn't as black and white as a lot of people think it is. The craziest thing about this whole situation is that Trisha lied to everyone, to all of us, for years about just being friends. At least at this point anyways, is looking like it's looking like Trisha is more insane than Gabbie. Like, for real, who just lies about a friendship? Anyone's, like, literally, it's just a fucking friendship. Like, how fake on the internet do you have to be, Trisha, to literally lie about a friendship? A lot of you in the Govan army are asking yourself, well, why does this matter? Well, like I said, videos on top of videos were made on Gabbie Hanna being delusional about her and Trisha's friendship. And these videos were positively received. Like, they were gaining so much notoriety on the platform about Gabbie Hanna. And, you know, they were received very well. They were liked a lot. They received a lot of views. Like, honestly, and not only that, the comments about the video was, well, what can I say? Everybody was thinking that Gabbie was crazy. Like, I just don't understand how they're saying this without any proof. Trisha gave no proof of Gabbie being crazy. She just kept calling her a fucking liar and all this other shit. And I just don't understand that. That's the part I just don't understand. How the fuck can anyone believe Trisha and not have any receipts? Like, it's amazing. Gabbie could have brung up these text messages at any time of the day, but she chose not to because she felt that it wasn't appropriate, because she herself didn't want to start any drama of her own. But hey, Gabbie's delusional, right? She's delusional. Speaking of creators, wow, that was a horrible ass segue. Let's talk about how the T channels began slandering Gabbie Hanna as well as spreading false information. The T channels, oh god, fucking scum, have been calling out Gabbie Hanna for years, but almost like the game of telephone, the information as to why she's getting called out becomes murky, and in this case, false. But that's what the series of Gabbie's is all about. Coming out and addressing some of the situations that she's been involved in, but mostly to call out these dumbass T channels for spreading false information and slandering her. Like, seriously, that's why she's making these videos. If you're not familiar with this drama, then please, Govan Army, I know you all have your mask on. Please restrain yourselves, from taking them off and throwing them on the ground with anger. But the tragic event that this drama entails has to do with justice for Bianca Divins. If you're not very familiar with this tragedy, then by all means let me explain, but I'm not going to get too much into detail. Basically, and my apologies if I'm not mistaken in the time frame that this was set in, but about a year or so ago, a horrific event, my apologies, has happened when a young woman, a young influencer by the name of Bianca Divins, was involved in a relationship with a man that she met online, and the man ended up, brutally murdering her, and posted graphic images of her corpse all over the internet, which, kind of circulated and went viral. In doing so, this man is, facing life in prison, and thank fucking God, because, shit like that is fucking insane. The whole situation is insane. I'm not going to get too much into it. So, and if you want to know more about it, for a lot of you guys that are into the true crime and shit like that, I highly recommend you guys you know, do your own research about it, and you know, not like the T channels, and you know, actually do your research, because you know, it will benefit you if you actually get your research and know what the fuck it's about. But with that being said, the reason why this drama started to begin with is because of a video that Gabbie Hanna made. In this video, Gabbie Hanna was looking up e-girls, you know, e-girls, and Bianca, a picture of her came up, and you know, Bianca's family, in fact, came out with a response to this drama and was not even offended by what Gabbie Hanna did, because she did nothing. In fact, they praised Gabbie for having Bianca in her video, and Bianca herself, according to the family, would have loved to be in Gabbie Hanna video. But they were more offended at the fact that these T drama channels were benefiting and milking, and I guess you can say they were just getting clouded off of Bianca's name. And it's honestly fucking sad, because it's true. Like, if you go back to those videos, like seriously do it now, you can see that this is in fact true. Like, she literally got her name fucking milked for clicks, likes, and clout. And it was honestly just fucking depressing, and I can see why the family wouldn't even be remotely upset with Gabbie Hanna, because all she just did was look up e-girls and a picture of their daughter just came up. These T channels are benefiting and profiting off of a fucking murder victim. That's my problem with this, and that's the family's problem with this, and I'm pretty sure that's everyone's general problem with this, if they believe that Gabbie Hanna did nothing wrong. Because honestly, she didn't. These are just the fucking T channels and the drama channels, and not only that, the fans of these drama channels are just not doing their research. You guys gotta do your research when it comes to situations like these. And it's not just the simple fact that, you know, that Gabbie Hanna apologized about the situation, because honestly, she didn't need to apologize for shit. It was honestly the T channels that need to come out with a fucking apology, because they're using their daughter's name as a fucking cash cow. And really, that's just fucking crazy. I genuinely think the T channels are scum for this, especially because they didn't apologize to the family for exploiting Bianca's name for clout. Gabbie apologized for nothing. Y'all accused her of doing something that y'all did and gained so much out of it, from views to likes to even more subscribers. And I'm calling out the T channels on this one. I'm calling you guys the fuck out for you guys exploiting a fucking murder victim just to bully Gabbie Hanna, but yet and still no apologies to Gabbie Hanna, and damn sure no apologies to the family of Bianca Divins. Thank you, fucking T channels. Thank you for being so fucking insensitive. Like, I get it, you guys are supposed to be fucking sassy and dramatic and shit like that, but come on, a fucking murder victim exploiting a fucking murder victim. How fucking dare you guys? How fucking dare you guys? Now, many of these fucking headaches, known as the drama T community and channels, responded to Gabbie's video, calling out their half-brained channels and videos for slandering her on Twitter and, you know, spreading false information. Now, these false information spreaders, such as Angela Oles, Dustin Daly, Spill Sesh, and etc., because I swear to God, there's too many of them to name, and honestly, I swear the more I name, the more their names are going to start sounding familiar, because holy shit, their names sound fucking familiar. I get you're part of the same niche and community, but don't copy each other's names. Please. don't. I know you guys do the same shit as far as research by getting as little as y'all possibly can and turning it into bullshit. I get it, but holy shit, don't try stealing each other's names, y'all. My final thoughts, my final, thoughts, my opinions, whatever. Gabbie Hanna has to be one of the strongest people on the internet today to face all of the bullying and backlash for so long. Not to even leave the internet, but to stay and even make videos clearing the air and telling her side of the story takes guts. It takes a lot of fucking resolve. And I respect the hell out of that. So good job, Gabbie. And fuck cancel culture, definitely. And while I do believe Gabbie, at least in these two situations, are in the right, the same can't be said for the Jesse Smiles situation, in my opinion. And as for the Trisha Paytas and the T drama channels, you guys are fucking utter trash. Especially when it comes to information about drama and situations. You guys don't do any research, and the whole he say she say thing just becomes law. It becomes all the research that you guys need. It becomes, in a sense, research enough. Like, literally, I just don't understand how you guys just don't take the time to at least look up a situation that's happening over the internet. You guys have the fucking internet for me to make these videos. How the fuck can't you have the internet to look up the fucking drama that's going on? Like, seriously, like, this completely throws your credibilities out the fucking window. It's complete shit right now. And especially to you, Trisha Paytas, for you just being shady and fucking fake, and just of all, a big fucking fat liar, which can be said to a lot of people over the internet. But really, Trisha, lying about being someone's fucking friend, like, oh my gosh, wow, ma'am, you are a bitch. As far as my opinion on this entire situation, the hashtag apologize to Gabbie Hanna is in fact just fuck these T channels, fuck Trisha Paytas, fuck cancel culture. And at least in these situations, Gabbie Hanna did nothing wrong, and I'm on board. Now go apologize, you assholes. Guys, I'm gonna have to end the video here. These are not just facts, these are not just my opinions, these are my general thoughts. If you are new, if you liked the video, or if you're just a member of the Govan Army, then please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and repeat. Like, subscribe, and repeat. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Discord. This has been your boy Jason, the Lone General himself, signing out. Peace.